Hey guys, we're the Wanderlust Jin. I'm Maisha.
Hello, I'm Tushar.
This is the very first video of our channel, so we thought why not to start with our travel in Oya, Santorini. Oya, is that right?
Yes, it's Oya.
Oya. Okay, so many of our friends and families were asking about it, so it's an on request video.
So, before going into the detail of this video, I just want to share that uh, if you are planning to go to Santorini, you must consider a few important things. One is the time of going to Santorini. In Europe, there is high time and there is low time. The low time is typically starts from October and it ends around April. Yes, and the high time is from April to onward, right? The low time is actually winter in Europe, but from our experiences, we will recommend you if you want to go to Santorini, then the best time to travel to Santorini is actually during March because it is the end of the low season and the starting of the high season. So the difference is you will find a lot less traveler in Santorini. So you will get to see or you can experience the actual beauty of Santorini because there will be very less tourists and you will be almost alone in
Yeah,
that
you
island.
can have the whole island by your own.
Yeah.
So it was pretty amazing. So the next we can mention about the flights. So how to get the cheapest flights to get in Oya Santorini. So you can search in skyscanner.com or kayak.com. The website will compare all of the flights, so you can pick the lowest from there. And we need to mention one thing here. We have traveled with
Around March.
no, we have traveled with Ryanair,
Yes.
and our experience was not good
Yeah.
because it was bumpy. It was really bumpy ride, but it was super cheap because we only got the tickets around $50. Yeah.
Yeah, for both of us, I guess.
Yes, and it's return tickets from Athens to Santorini, Santorini to Athens. So the next thing, where you can stay in Santorini. So we have stayed in Oya, but there is another place called Fira, and Fira basically the main city center of the whole island. It has so many good hotel options, good restaurant options, and also the shops where you can buy pretty good souvenirs. But the reason behind choosing Oya for us because it was just picture perfect, and many of the pictures that you have seen in the internet is from Oya, the white
Painted
caves.
homes.
Yes, with the blue tones are from Oya, and Oya also have the sunset viewpoint where you can see the sunset. And the main reason of choosing Oya is that it is so less touristy.
But also to mention that Oya is a little more expensive than Fira, right?
Yeah.
And so next up, where did we stay? So we stayed at
Residence suites.
Yeah, it was a cave room with one living room, one kitchen, one bedroom, and one
Open balcony
Open
where you
balcony.
can see the whole Caldera Sea by yourself, just laying behind the balcony chairs.
Yeah. It was like amazing. You can see our video on the Euro trip, and then you can see the actual view from our room. In the video, we tried to shoot the actual view that you will get from that room. also to mention that if you travel in Santorini Oya during March, then you can find these hotels in a very very good deal.
Yes, only $50 per night.
Per night, yeah.
It was that cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. But one thing to mention here that in Santorini, please try to choose the ocean view rooms, because without ocean view room, you actually cannot feel the
The mesmerizing beauty of Santorini.
yes.
Yeah.
Please try to choose the ocean view rooms.
Yeah.
So things to do in Santorini. The first thing, you can sail to the Caldera Sea. I think it's worth it, though we haven't tried it by our own, because it was pretty expensive, €100 per person.
Yeah.
So in the sailing cruise, you can check the volcano, the hot spring. I think you should give it a try, because for it was a 2 day trip for us. So for the time constraint, we didn't do it, but I think you should check it out. And there is also Amudi Bay and the Black Beach in Santorini. I think you should give it a try by seeing those places. And there are also small villages in Santorini, and some wine shops maybe. So you can search it in internet and you can go for these places.
So after that, we are going to talk about restaurants and food. So as we traveled in the low season, so we actually faced a little bit of problem with finding good restaurants, because most of the restaurants were closed at that time, or they were like working on renovating their restaurant for the up seasons. So there were like 4 or 5 restaurants were open at that time, but yes, most of the restaurants were really nice, and the pricing of those restaurants at that time was not that high. I mean, if you compare the prices with Paris, then you will find that overall Greece is a little less expensive than other places of Europe.
Yeah. One bottle of water in Paris cost us $5.
Five euro.
Yes,
and
€5.
and in Greece you will find it by €3. But the catch is, in Paris you can drink tap water, but in Greece, or
Yeah.
especially in Santorini, you cannot actually drink tap water. You need to buy water bottles. So yes, I think we have covered almost everything that came to our mind. But if you still have any questions regarding Santorini, you can write your comment below, and we'll try to respond as soon as possible. And few things to share is like, one, Santorini is a very expensive place to travel, but if you can plan ahead, then it's really not. So if you plan ahead to go to Santorini, you can find your flights with a very cheap rate. You can find hotels. You can find really good hotels in a very cheap rate. So yes, if you're planning to go to Santorini, and if you think it's very expensive and it's out of your budget, it's really not. So our recommendation will be plan ahead and please travel to Santorini.
So if you like our video and want to follow us, please subscribe to our channel, and we have also a Facebook page. We'll put the link below. So we'll hope to see you again to our next video. Bye bye.
Bye.